Review. Review.
Pick a card, any card.
This one?
No, not that one.
That one?
No.
That one?
Yeah. Is that your card?
Birthday card?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Is it a birthday card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dealt is a 2017 documentary that follows
Richard Turner.
a card mechanic, which is a magician who doesn't do magic.
So not a magician.
It's a day-to-day documentary.
Yeah.
And it shows you his rise to becoming the top of his game. Also, he's legally blind.
Legally blonde. So what do you like about Delt?
I thought it was a really interesting documentary about an interesting guy.
He's just wacky enough to be like a lead or a like character study.
Yeah.
But he's not wacky enough that you hate him and you get irritated because he's a magician.
Not a magician.
No, but as much as he isn't, it's about a magician.
Yeah, he's a magician. Yeah, he wins a magician award, doesn't he?
And he performs at the Magic Castle.
Yeah.
He's a magician. But he's weird enough and he's got his little traits that he is a bit fascinating.
Yeah.
Like he's always got cards on him. He's mental.
He's always got at least one deck of cards in his hand.
He's a karate black belt.
He fought 10 men.
He fought 10 men and while being blind.
Yeah.
And he's blind.
Yeah.
And he hates everyone telling them that he's blind.
Yeah.
Like
Which
he hates being blind.
He does hate it. He hates being labelled as blind because he thinks that takes away from his achievements.
Everyone on TV is patronising him.
Oh, yeah.
And like say, oh, but he's disabled.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm an amazing magician.
Yeah, like...
It's not impressive that because I'm blind, it's impressive because I'm a magician.
Yeah, because he's amazing. And you just see his face drop when they mention it on every segment.
I like the silky silks of the card tricks.
Oh, so smooth.
Just him dealing the cards. Like, that's what slow-mo should be used for, this kind of stuff.
Not popping balloons full of water.
Oh, yeah, I love that. But just him doing the little tricks, it's just so satisfying to watch.
Yeah, there's a close-up of him dealing cards where he's keeping the top card in place. So he's always dealing the card underneath the top card.
And it's so smooth.
Yeah.
Even, like, I enjoyed when he's trying to avoid using his hands going to the show.
Yeah.
Don't want to touch the ground.
Oh, right, yeah.
Don't want to hold the wet bottle.
Yeah.
Not even wet, it's cold.
His hands are his money makers, baby.
But I will go punch that bit of wood and bricks and people's faces.
Yeah, mental. Like his hands are his livelihood because he's a close-up magician. But he's also a black belt in karate.
You're smashed. There's loads of them just fighting.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can't punch you anymore, son. I've got sore hands. And I need them to do me card engineering.
Yeah. Did you, at any point at the beginning, did you think, oh, there's going to be a bit in this where he fights 10 men? Fights 10 men?
No. Because, like, they made him out like he's a karate guy.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, he's just, like, in the 70s, so it's probably, like, that fad.
When everyone was into Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, no, he went and actually fought 10 men.
Yeah.
Broke his arm doing it.
It's mad, innit?
Yeah. The end was, like, genuinely lovely, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Throughout the documentary, he hides that he's blind, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because he thinks it's embarrassing and people will think less of it. He doesn't have a dog or a cane. He won't learn Braille.
He refuses to like get help or to aid himself because it's like giving into the blindness.
Yeah.
Whereas every other like blind person in his in like the blind community is properly unsympathetic toward him. Like that little girl who's blind and reads Braille and he's like, oh, I don't want to read Braille. I'll have to get a wheelbarrow to carry the book. And she's like, you're a knobhead.
Yeah, it's like,
I learned Braille. I know. Like she looked like it was like, I've learned Braille.
Yeah.
And it was hard work.
Yeah. And it's
get it done.
It's helped me.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't Braille shit? No.
No, it means
You're
I can
shit.
read. And the woman is like, I've learned how to use a dog and now I can go outside and be independent.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but you're blind. You're blind.
People will think you're blind.
I am blind.
Whereas I just use my son as a dog.
Yeah, here's my wife to help me John Lennon down steps.
Yeah.
Everyone in his family is like proper dead nice as well.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to get really tired of them because they're that like kooky real people, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all a bit kooky, aren't they?
And they seem like, the people who you could see on reality TV.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just doing it up a bit for the camera.
Yeah.
And then as it goes on, they don't change, but they're just genuinely nice people. And I kind of feel guilty because of how I judged them in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, you should do. They're lovely people.
They're lovely. Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
Just helping his dad all the time. How he describes stuff for his dad is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Like when he's like, his dad, the magician is pointing somewhere and he's like, okay, whilst he's describing somewhere so he can build his imagination.
Yeah.
And he just quickly moves his hand and goes, no, it's there. So he's like, oh, okay, you've just opened up perspective and stuff.
And he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it when he's asked to do it. When they're just sat on the boat.
Yeah.
And his dad's just like messing about with cards in his hands like he always is.
Yeah.
And his son just goes, oh, by the way, the view that we're seeing, and describes it all.
Yeah.
Like
He just grabs his hand.
Yeah.
But he's like the son, every time the son thinks, oh, that's a nice view. Oh, I want to share it with me dad.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just dead nice.
Yeah.
It's a shame that he got called Ace of Spades.
Oh.
He didn't get the favour back, did he?
No.
What didn't you like about this film?
My biggest problem with the film is there's nowhere near enough card tricks or magic in it.
No, this is not about magic.
No.
This is about blind people.
Yeah.
It's called Dealt, and it's got magicians, and it's a blind magician.
Yeah.
It's not. Don't go into this expecting it to be about magic.
No.
It's not.
No, it's not at all.
The first like scene.
Yeah.
Is like him at Magic Castle.
Yeah.
Doing magic tricks. And like, okay, you get to see like one trick. And now we're going to tell you his life story.
Yeah.
I was a bit disappointed because I was interested in seeing like a magician documentary.
Like the bit when it's showing you the close up of how he deals the second card.
Yeah.
Just give me like 2 more of those.
Give me like half an hour more of those.
His life is interesting and he's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
I just wanted a couple more magic bits.
Well, you were interested in this documentary because it was about a magician. You wanted to watch it to see how he does his magiciry.
Yeah.
Magic. Magiciry.
Yeah, magiciry. Yeah.
Blind.
Yeah.
Not how does he cope being blind.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that he's always going on about like, don't call me blind, don't want to be labelled blind.
Yeah.
And the documentary does it.
Yeah.
Even on the poster, like, how did he sign off on that?
Well, it's that same thing, isn't it? He doesn't like it. It shows you instances of when people do it and patronise him.
Take advantage of his blindness to sell like a story.
No, put the blindness at the front of the story so that everything else comes second to the fact that he's blind. And the film and the film poster sort of does that.
Yeah, because it's not like he's a street magician.
Yeah.
Who is blind, and it's like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
He's succeeded.
Oh, yeah.
He's a well-famous magician.
Yeah. He's the first non-magician to win that close-up magician award. Spoilers.
But did you know he's blind?
Is he?
Yeah. I didn't like in the middle of this documentary.
Yeah.
That it just goes mental.
No, I like that.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But I want to know, like, okay, you've told me that it's about him being blind and about magician and like how he's working with them two things.
Yeah.
And then there's just a bit about, he's got a karate belt.
He's a black belt.
Fighting loads of men.
Yeah.
In the 70s, he's fought loads of men and
there was
worked out all the time.
He works out loads, doesn't he?
It's like, get back to the magic.
That little clip, though, of him winning his black belt's brutal, isn't it?
Yeah, it breaks his arm.
He's got to fight 10 different men in 3-minute rounds with a minute break in between each round to win his black belt. And they say they didn't want it to be like a gimme for him.
Yeah.
So he's fighting men who can see, and they're not pulling the punches.
So they're punching him.
Yeah.
These black belts in karate battering a blind man. Oh no, sorry. Battering a magician.
10 of them.
10 of them.
They're like proper just popping him in the face because he doesn't know it's coming.
Yeah, let's get him. He's a magician.
It's really brutal, that bit, isn't it?
Yeah, but like that part, it just loses focus, and I don't like it when documentaries just slip and lose a bit of focus.
Yeah, no, I didn't mind because it was mad. It was mad,
yeah.
And it's a bit of, it shows you like how determined he was and how mental he is.
So another thing that I didn't like is that there's just playing cards absolutely everywhere.
Everywhere. So many cards.
If we were to make a cardiest film, top 5, this would be number 1.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt. Even more so than like Alice in Wonderland.
I've not seen it.
There's people who are cards.
Oh, he'll just go and shuffle. He'll fight them.
Yeah, no joke. He's literally got at least one deck of playing cards in his hand, and he's shuffling them at all times.
At all times.
Well, he handles playing cards 16 hours a day.
Yeah, but there's too many. He's just got like thousands of unopened packets of cards. Doesn't need that many.
He loses the open pack, doesn't he?
He said he would buy like with 3 packs a day.
He said he used to have a 5 to 6 pack habit.
He's got a proper odd sense of humour, hasn't he?
Really weird, yeah.
Who's your best one?
My best one, we didn't really touch on this, but parallel to his story, his sister went blind as a child as well.
Yeah.
And my best one's his sister.
She's great, isn't she?
Yeah, because she's got exactly the same circumstances he has. She went blind at a young age. She's overcome it more so than he has. She can be fully independent, and she runs her own construction business.
Yeah.
Her documentary will be more inspirational.
Oh, yeah.
But it wouldn't have the cards gimmick. I would rather that little girl took advice from his sister.
Oh, yeah.
Him.
Don't hang around with him. Yeah, you'll just end up fighting men.
Yeah. What's your best one?
His son's description of things.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Like the big arch in St. Louis.
Yeah.
He shows him the specific shape of it and the actual directions and dimensions of it.
Yeah.
Rather than as a big tower.
Really nice, isn't he?
He's just dead sound.
Yeah, Ace of Spades.
And I like the fact that his name's Ace of Spades because he would have used that when he was little as a magician. I hate it, but I also like it. Who's your worst one?
My worst one
is
there's a bit in the middle of this film and it shows you how much of a keen fisherman he is.
Oh, no.
And in order to show you that, he catches a massive fish, doesn't he?
Yeah, huge fish.
And he demands the eyeball of the fish. It's out of nowhere. He bites on a big eyeball and blood sprays all over his face and he's like posing with it in his teeth.
Like Bear Grylls-esque.
Yeah, but he looks like a serial killer.
Yeah.
He looks like a mentalist.
Yeah, because he's chomping on eyeballs.
It's so weird. And I almost lost.
You just lost respect for him.
Yeah. I thought, oh, you're a psycho. That was like, it's psycho imagery, isn't it?
Yeah, but I saw it as like, oh, if you're blind, an eyeball isn't going to look like a gross, horrible eyeball.
Oh, so you'd eat one with your eyes shut?
I mean, well, if I didn't know what something was and I just could do it by feel.
He knows it's an eyeball.
Yeah, true.
From a fish that he's just caught.
But I like that because it gave me the idea of like, oh, if I can't see it, you don't have the fact that you don't have what it looks like. Because the worst thing about an eyeball is what it looks like, surely. I mean, that's the reason people don't eat eyeballs, right?
Oh, yeah. Because of what they look like.
Oh, I don't want me eyeball soup because I'm looking at it. And it's also looking at me.
They never even occurred to me, but do you think it's sort of could get your own back on eyes?
Oh, no, that's exactly what it was.
Oh, right, okay.
Because it came to the point when he said, I wanted to burn the eyeballs out of my head. And then he goes to on a boat. He's like, I want to get rid of them eyeballs. He just hates eyeballs, doesn't he?
What's your worst one?
The fear of going blind.
Oh, really?
They made it so easy of how you could go blind on this.
His sister went blind immediately.
In a minute.
Yeah.
What? You can just go blind like that?
Yeah.
That means I could go blind until, like, I die. There's always chance of you going blind.
Yeah.
For
me, though, it had the opposite effect. Watching this, I thought, oh, if I go blind, I'll probably be alright.
Oh, you know, I thought that too.
Yeah.
That was almost my best one as well.
But from this, I was like, oh, they seem alright. His sister, fine. Those kids, fine.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking, if I go blind, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I could go blind that quickly. I don't want to go blind, but it's fine.
Yeah. Scary.
Going blind? And everyone will tell you that you're blind.
All
and then
the
you'll
time.
be boss at magic.
And you'll fight 10 men.
Yeah. Would you recommend this?
Yes. It's really interesting. It's an hour 20. Flies by.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Because he's a proper full-on character, isn't he?
Yeah. Would you recommend it?
Yeah. Just a good time with a documentary.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like a full-on film. It feels like a TV documentary.
Oh, yeah.
But still, I was never bored. Yeah, absolutely. Go watch this.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. What would you score it?
I give it a 6.
Oh.
Solid. Not going to watch it again, though.
Really?
Yeah. What would you give it?
I gave it a 7.
Really?
Yeah, because if someone had this on, I would watch it again. If someone was like, have you seen that? And they're like, no. Okay, we're watching it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Blind magician. Look at this. He fights 10 men. 7 for me.
Yeah.
Who said that?